Good morning, guys. What is up? I'm fired up today. If you guys have been following along in the channel, you've seen that the past couple of videos I've been mentioning the weather being really crappy here. Well, the winter being really crappy here this year in Michigan. And we haven't gotten a lot of snow that lasted, but we finally, it's like late March, last weekend of March, and we finally got, or second to last weekend of March, and we finally got a pretty good snowfall. Fishing hasn't been all that good, and I was like, you know what? It's a perfect opportunity to go rabbit hunting. So I usually don't go rabbit hunting this late in the season just because we never really have this much snow, and usually the fishing picks up pretty good, and I'm usually geared towards that. But I got my 12 gauge with me today, semi-auto, shooting number 6, and we're going to go see if we can get some rabbits. It just snowed, got a couple inches, fresh coat. There's no tracks over here. I'm on some state land, and no tire tracks. Nobody's been here yet, so hopefully we can get it done this morning. Fire it up. Let's get some rabbits, baby. Well, guys, so I missed that one. But the reason I came to this area, well, one, there's like a lot of brush and cover. But two, I was seeing a lot of these tracks. You could probably see them in the snow right here. And all these tracks were leading right into this brush. So I just walked up to this log, gave it a few kicks, and then that one just jumped right out here, right in front of me. I don't know how I missed it, but ah, man, that sucks. Try to pick up all my shells if I could find them. Make sure I'm not littering. And we'll just keep doing what I just did, and hopefully I mean, like I said, I haven't been rabbit hunting in a little while, but hopefully I could aim a little bit better next time. Here's some good rabbit sign right here. We got a lot of tracks all around. And then right here we got some droppings. And we got a bunch of super thick cover where they can hide all up in here and under these fallen logs and whatnot. So I just missed that one rabbit, like, I don't know, about 30 yards that way maybe. And I'm just kind of scanning through this area. There's probably, if I had to guess, we'll see some more in here, but just going to kind of walk through slow and try to flush some of these rabbits out. Beautiful day. Sunny, good snowfall last night, and it's not windy just yet, so fingers crossed. We missed the one already, but hopefully we could get on some this morning. Alright guys, sorry about that. I wasn't recording. Well, the GoPro was on like 30% and then it died, but I was walking this trail right here. You could see where there's a lot of snow, and I saw like 2 or 3 good trails coming in here and all this like thick brush and whatnot. And I was over behind that tree, and this rabbit just popped up, and I hurried up, took a shot, and I ended up dropping one. So, first rabbit of the day. I'm pretty pumped. I love eating rabbit. Fun fact, I didn't know, but rabbit has the highest protein content out of all of their meat. So it's like higher than venison, higher than chicken, bison, all that. So it's like super lean, super healthy for you, and I love not only hunting them, but I love eating them too. Nice little cottontail. Alright guys, my heart rate just got up a little bit. I was walking through here and I just flushed another grouse. There's a ton of them in here today. And I noticed a lot of good tracks in here. So, just keep easing my way through. Doing the same thing. Following the tracks and hitting brush piles and areas that look exactly like this. So, hopefully it pays off and we can... Oh, this track looks like it kind of veered off that way, but regardless, I'll check out this area and then I'll loop around. Just walked in from this way. I'm going to head back, and then there's like one spot that is really good that I didn't get to yet this morning, so I'll go check it out. Another grouse, jeez. It keeps scaring me. Alright guys, I was rabbit hunting, walking around, and stumbled across this deadhead. Unique buck. I mean, it's pretty cool. It stinks. He's been dead a little while. I'm not sure what caused it, but Solid 8-pointer. He's got 5 points on one side and 3 on the other. Pretty unique deer. It's just sad to see like that. Would have been a really good buck for next year, especially on state land, but that's what happens in the wild, I guess. Oh, dang, that guy was like, I don't even know where he came from. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have no idea. He just jumped out of this little hole right here. Wow. That was crazy. Oh my God. That was awesome. I'm fired up. That was awesome. I was looking because this looks like a good area to have that hold some rabbits with, like, I love when there's like this tall dried grass and snow on it, and I feel like they just love getting under that for cover, and I'm like, there's gotta be one here. And I was standing over this log, this fallen log like this, and I look down and I see rabbit tracks, and I'm like, there's gotta be, and then that one just jumped right out from that tiny little hole right here. Dang, that was awesome. Again, always try to pick up my shells. I don't want to litter. Number 2. Go set our shotgun up over here. There we go, guys. Rabbit number 2 of the morning. Beautiful little cottontail. There we go. So I shot 2 at this spot that I'm at right now. Walking around a lot, I mean, it really tires me out in the woods. I was walking around in there for about 2 hours. So now I got some venison jerky that I smoked. If you guys haven't already, checked out my past couple of videos. I made a video on how to smoke this venison jerky. One of the deer that I shot to make this jerky came from the woods that I'm rabbit hunting in now, which is really cool. So awesome snack. I had them, I smoked them, and I vacuum sealed them and put them in the freezer, and then I just thaw them out the night before. And it's like a perfect snack for days like today. If you haven't already, check out that last video. And I'm gonna go to some other spots right now. Like I said, I got 2. We're allowed 5, so I'm gonna try to get a couple more. We'll see what happens, but I'll see you guys at the next spot. All right, guys, just made it to the second spot. Packing light, as you guys can see. I don't even have the backpack with me. This spot it's a really easy spot to get to, and usually if I see one, it's usually just one. I don't see more than that, but it's either one or nothing. But we'll see what happens. Yep, some rabbit tracks in here. Oh. Whew. I could have shot that. But, wow, that got my heart rate going. That was a grouse, and actually, I don't even know if they're in season, to be honest. I never really grouse hunted. But since I'm not sure, I'm not going to just go ahead and start shooting at anything that moves. This spot's looking juicy. Oh my gosh. One just got away. Frick! This damn thing was in my way and I couldn't aim. Oh, damn it. I'm pissed. Freaking tree was in my way and I couldn't get the gun on him. Damn. Well, whatever. One got away. Oh, that sucks. Just gotta keep hunting. That one that got away, I ended up following it back, and I was like, I kept getting on it, and then it would run away. Kept getting on it, and then as soon as I could, like, as soon as I was in shotgun range, it would like kind of get away, and it was super thick in there. And then eventually, I just couldn't keep tracking it, so I'll let that one That rabbit beat me. We are at the last spot for today. One of my good buddies, Bill, he's got some property out here. We're really close to all the state land that I hunt. And if you guys follow along, I shot a doe here for early doe season. And I made like a catch and cook video with the doe heart. But usually I'm able to shoot a few rabbits off of here. So it's my last stop. It's on my way home. I'm gonna see if I can get into one or two, or I mean, we'll just see. So I'm gonna walk the property. There's a lot of thicket in here, and see if we can shoot another rabbit. So we're back at the house now. I was originally gonna clean them over there, but I just was so tired and lazy afterwards, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna take care of the rabbits when I'm at home. So I'm gonna show you guys how to clean one of these real quick. You don't even need a knife to clean these, or to skin them, I should say. Literally, I just start at the tail legs, and then I got a little bucket here where I'm gonna throw the hide. This one looks like some of the shot kind of got in the leg and got it messed up, but their hide is very like soft, and you could literally just start pinching it and pulling it down I go from the hind legs just like I would a deer or anything else, and then starts just taking its pants off, and then I try to pinch from like the inside of the hide out. Try to avoid as much hair getting on the meat as possible, and then just all comes right off like that. So then we get to here, pop the arms through, rip that off. Do the same thing with the other arm. Pop that off. And then from here, you guys can guess what I'm about to do. Alright guys, and just like that, we're back in the kitchen. I got the rabbits cleaned here. I had them sitting in a bowl of water in the fridge, and then I dumped out the water in the morning, every couple hours, and just kind of drained it. And what I'm going to do is quarter it up. So just like how you would pretty much any other animal. Rabbits are the same way as deer, where they don't have a bone in their shoulder. So it's just the shoulder blade is all connected from muscles and tissue. So they break apart pretty easy. And there's one shoulder, and then I'll come over here and do the same thing on the other one. And then come down here, take the legs off, go around that little ball joint right there. There's one leg, and then I'll come around and do the other one right here. And then just break the back into manageable sized pieces. Got it all quartered up, ribs, backbone, and then the 4 quarters. Got a pan going nice and hot here. I'm gonna I got some avocado oil right there. Make sure it's nice and hot. And we're gonna sear it up. So it's been a couple minutes. Just want to get a good sear on both sides. And we're doing this for 2 reasons. We're doing it for color, and we're doing it for texture. Now that we got all the rabbit meat browned and in the pressure cooker, so I don't have like chicken stock or bone broth or anything like that. So I'm just gonna improvise with some water, and I'm gonna make sure that all the meat is covered in water. So just add some salt, a little bit of pepper, 6 or 7 smashed garlic cloves here. I'm just gonna add all those, and then a pretty good amount of rosemary. So yeah, I just kind of like covered the whole entire top with rosemary. And then I'm just going to I'm going to add a little bit more water until all the meat is covered in water. And then I'm going to let that cook for an hour. Alright you guys, it's been an hour and that meat is done cooking. That meat is like fall off the bone tender. I'm just going to go ahead and take all the meat off the bone. Here's the little rabbit scapula. It's crazy how similar it looks to a deer, but just like a much, much smaller scale. Pretty cool though. Just thought I'd show you guys that. The meat is super tender. I could just go ahead and just, it pulls right apart right there. And it's just falling right apart. So I'm gonna take all the bones out. The bones are kind of frail, and so I don't want to leave them like cooking in the pot too much with everything else, just in case like any bone, I don't want any bone fragments in the stew or anything like that. So I'm gonna debone it. It was only 2 little rabbits, and they're cottontails, and they're not that big, but I got a pretty good chunk of meat out of that. So this is all deboned, pulled rabbit, and then up here I got the rib meat. I don't like to throw this away. I know it's only a little bit of meat, but I also don't like to add it back into here just because those ribs are so thin and they're easy to miss, and I don't want to accidentally miss one and then have it in the stew and then choke on it. I just kind of like gnaw the meat off those right now, and then I'm going to add all this deboned meat back into there. I got a bowl full of quartered up potatoes, and then over here I got carrots, onions, and celery. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add that all in. Season it a little more salt, a little more pepper, maybe a little bit of cumin. But other than that, that's about it. And then I'm just going to let it finish off in the pressure cooker for another 10 minutes. And then we got some rabbit stew. And there you guys have it. That's some rabbit stew for you. Simple, easy, super healthy. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you guys. God bless. Oh, before I say everything, go ahead and give it a taste test real quick. That's phenomenal actually. Got all the flavors in there from the rosemary, garlic. Good consistency with the potatoes, celery, carrots, everything kind of cooked down nice. And I personally love eating rabbit meat. I would eat this every day of the week, but appreciate you guys watching. God bless, and we'll see you in the next one.